TV. Jacqueline?
Yeah, I'm calling with news. I'll give you one guess.
Tell me.
Oh, I'm engaged.
Oh my gosh, you are. Look at that ring.
Here it is.
Oh my god.
Can you see?
Oh, cool. Okay.
Here's my ring.
It's unique, just like you and Todd.
Getting engaged for the first time at 50 when I pretty much thought, okay, game over, I'm 50, like this is not gonna happen. Can you imagine if I had broken down and like married one of those other people that was just not right? It was worth waiting for. By waiting for the right person, I nailed it. I'm so happy.
Yay!
I really think I'm one of the only 50-year-old women that I know that hasn't been married ever.
You waited very patiently for your list man.
My list man, he fits the list.
All right, how do you propose?
Last year when we were just walking through the mall, we went by a diamond store. We were just walking by and it had all these diamond engagement rings in it. And he saw me looking at them. And he said, do you like those? And I said, well, yeah, I think they're super pretty, but they have no color and everyone has one. And he said, oh, well, what stones do you like? I don't know if I've read, too many sorceress books when I was young or The Wizard of Oz from, whatever, but I've always been kind of drawn to emeralds. He said, oh, that's really funny. And I said, why? And then he said, when I was 18 years old, I decided I was going to marry a dark-haired girl in the forest with an emerald ring.
Oh my god.
And I was like, oh, okay. I just felt like it was meant to be right there, right? And so he proposed a while back with the stone.
I had already arranged for the purchase of a 14.5 carat natural Colombian emerald. It was maybe a couple of months later, I had taken possession of said emerald.
And just the stone. It's this giant Colombian emerald that's mint green. And it has all these occlusions in it, these little flaws. And so it's a very unique stone, but it's huge. It's really big.
Holy cow.
Here's what happened.
In a post-evening pre-sleep moment, I rolled over in bed and handed Jacqueline the raw stone.
He said, will you be my wife forever? And I freaked out.
And she froze for about 7.5 minutes straight, which is a long time when one is waiting for an answer to one's question.
It totally freaked me out. And I said yes, but I was so freaked out. And he thought it was hilarious.
She then began weeping and then acquiesced. The next leg of the journey on this ring saga involved getting a setting crafted.
So we went to his friend who is a designer.
His clientele have names that rhyme with things that sound like Schmarnold Schwarzenschmager and Schmoney Schmip.
And so we went to him and we said, okay, we want a dragon claw.
Holding the emerald.
And the reason that we went that way is because my nickname for him is Dragon. He calls me Raven and I call him Dragon. So the guy was like, oh, I don't know. And so we talked him into it.
Jacqueline was more drawn in by this than I thought she might be.
And then he designed in his computer these claws. And then he sent me a couple rings to try on because obviously it's not really adjustable. I finally approved the design and Todd and I both loved it. And then we sent it back to him.
And it was time to set the stone physically. You know, I don't know what they use, little pry bars and pliers and hammers. And
he took the claw and the stone separately to his master stone setter in Japan.
Wow.
And said to the guy, okay, get the stone in the claw.
He has to set this stone without destroying it.
The guy was apparently totally like, oh my God, and had to have some sake before he did it.
The finished product. This is how it turned out.
The designer sent us the ring, and I wouldn't put it on. It had a little box, and I put it in the box, and I left it in the box. So he's like very patient. He's not making me wear the ring, but every so often he would ask, so, when are you going to put your ring on? So I took it and I put it on for the first time to go meet his mother. So I did. I took as long as I wanted, but then I thought, you know, I should really put this on because I really love him. It's like I'm so terrified that he's gonna leave. So I don't want to get too attached, and I think I want to break up with him before he wants to break up with me. So
yeah, that's always been a thing for you.
It's such an amazing, beautiful thing to be engaged at age 50. And he kept saying, he goes, sweetheart, if you would call your mother and tell her, I think things would be a lot easier for you. Thank you, Mommy. I'm in love and I'm engaged.
Well, that's wonderful.
Yeah.
How close are you in age?
I'm 50 and he's 46. No date. Right now I'm just announcing it to everybody. I found him. I did it.
Congratulations. I'm so happy.
Thank you. Bye. Love you. Bye. Okay, guys. That's me telling everybody that I got engaged. It's a big deal. I've been waiting 50 years to find this person. And I kept turning other people down. This feels beautiful. For a while, I didn't even think it was possible to feel this way because I didn't feel this way even once in my whole life. And now, after searching and searching and searching and so much dating and so much trying, I have someone that I've looked at every day for 2 years. And I'm not tired of looking at him. And all I can think of is how beautiful he is. And I love every little part of him. And he makes me laugh, and he makes me feel understood, and he makes me feel loved, and he makes me feel pretty. And he is the most lovely, beautiful man. He loves me, and I'm not even sure why, because sometimes I'm a nutcase. We're gonna have a great life together. I just know it. After all this time, I found my love. I love you, my handsome devil. Thank you for this. I love it.